Welcome to the Advanced Dual Health and Life Coach certification. Today we're discussing wellness coaching modules, more specifically about laughter, play, and mental wellness techniques. Introduction. Mental wellness is as much about proactive practices as it is about addressing challenges when they arise. Laughter, play, and intentional mental exercises represents pillars of emotional health that are often overlooked in favor of more conventional methods. While medication and standard therapy remain critical tools for incorporating genuine joy and play into daily life, it offers unparalleled benefits. Laughter boosts immunity and reduces stress hormones, while play stimulates creativity and strengthens the emotional bonds. Together, they foster an environment where mental well being can flourish naturally and sustainably. Additionally, clutter in one's mental and physical space often manifests in emotional heaviness and stress. By leveraging decluttering practices, both literal, such as organizing your environment, and figurative, such as removing unproductive mental habits, individuals can uncover a sense of peace and clarity. Life and health coaches are uniquely positioned to champion these practices. By introducing methods that address not only the challenges of modern life stress but also the human need for leisure and connection, coaches can offer their clients lasting transformations. Key points: the science of laughter and its impact on mental health. Laughter, often called inner jogging, has profound physiological and psychological benefits. Understanding the science behind laughter enables coaches to utilize it as a power tool for mental health. Endorphins and stress reduction. Laughter triggers the release of endorphins, the body's natural feel good chemicals. It also reduces cortisol, the primary stress hormone, creating an immediate sense of calm. Example, you can suggest clients participate in laughter, yoga, or watch comedy specials together with family or friends. Group laughter strengthens positive social dynamics while reducing tension. Cardiovascular and immune boost. Heartier laughs lead to better heart health. Laughter increases oxygen intake and circulation, improving overall energy. Studies also show a temporary boost in immune cells post laughter. Example, incorporating intentional moments of humor into family dinners, such as sharing funny or embarrassing stories. Take a look at the diagram on the right, which looks at the laughter and productivity. Psychological distance and perspective shifting. Laughter creates cognitive distance from emotionally charged situations, allowing for a shift in the perspective. Humor can turn adversity into less overwhelming challenges. Strategy for coaches. Teach the clients the value of reframing negative thoughts using playful humor, or example, a spilled coffee becomes an experiment in finding joy in imperfection. 2. The role of play in fostering mental flexibility and connection. Play is often relegated to childhood, but its importance for adults cannot be overstated. It harnesses creativity, enhances problem solving skills, and deepens relationships. Play is a creativity catalyst. Playful activities such as arts, games, or even role playing unlocks the brain's creative potential. It lessens self consciousness and primes the brain for innovative thinking. Example, suggest improv nights with clients, friends, or colleagues to spark out of the box thinking while creating light-hearted memories. Strengthening emotional bonds through shared play. When adults engage in play together, they rebuild connections often lost due to busy lifestyles. Shared activities like board games or outdoor sports rekindle collaboration and empathy. Example, encourage couples or families to set aside weekly game nights, emphasizing that the shared laughter deepens bonds. Combatant burnout through the play breaks. When work feels overwhelming, playful breaks provide much needed mental relief and inspire productivity upon return. Practical tip: teach microplay habits such as 10-minute desk game or a mini Lego building session to refresh the mind amidst a hectic day. 3. Leveraging joy and decluttering practices. Decluttering isn't limited to tidying up physical spaces, it extends to mental and emotional realms as well. When the clients can hear the clutter, they make room for positivity and productivity. Physical decluttering for mental clarity. Studies show that disorganized environments increases feelings of anxiety and overwhelm. A clean space reduces decision fatigue, improving focus and mood. Example, organize a decluttering exercise where the clients address one physical space at a time, like their office desk. Teach them that the one in out rule, every new item replaces an old one. Mental decluttering through journaling and mindfulness. Mental clutter stems from unaddressed thoughts and emotions. Incorporating mindfulness or journaling practices declutters the mind, allowing clearer focus. Example, teach clients a brain dump. Journaling technique where they write out all their worries before bed, restoring clarity before sleep. Decluttering your physical space. Start small and tackle one area at a time. Embrace digital cluttering. Practice the one in, one out rule, create designated spaces for everything, and identify what brings you joy and let go of the rest. The joy decluttering connection. When physical and mental spaces are clean, clients find it easier to access joy. For instance, a decluttered kitchen makes meal preparation pleasant, reducing stress and encouraging nutritious habits. Exercise. Work with your client on a joyful visualization exercise where they picture the emotional weight being removed as they release physical clutter. 4. Mental wellness techniques through play based interventions. Introducing play therapy for adults. Borrowed from childhood interventions, adult play therapy utilizes drawing, storytelling, or role playing to unlock deeper truths and emotional healing. Example: encourage clients to write fictional stories, inserting themselves as a protagonist to explore the unresolved conflicts. Playful visualization for anxiety management. Visualization is powerful, and blending it with playful scenarios mitigates anxiety. Tip for coaches: teach the clients to imagine a cartoon version of Stress Monster being stormed by an inner superhero as a light-hearted approach to calming worries. Playful movement in anxiety and depression. Gentle, playful activities like freeform dance or bouncing on a trampoline provides mood-boosting serotonin while lowering stress markers. Activity suggestion. Encourage 5 minutes of movement free for all daily where the clients don't follow rules but simply move for the sake of joy. 5. The holistic benefits of joy integration. Joy isn't just a fleeting emotion, it's a strategic tool for systemic well being. By finding joy in the mundane, clients cultivate resilience. Joy habit loops. Create small rituals of happiness tied to daily habits. For example, pairing morning tea with uplifting song primes the brain for optimism. Example ritual: suggest the clients to begin each day with a gratitude prompt, followed by a mini fist bump to fun music, creating a neural association with energy. Healthy boundaries as a joy enabler. Clients who overcommit to lose access to restorative leisure. Teach them to craft clear boundaries between obligations and joyful activities. Task for the clients. Write down 3 easy no's that they plan to implement next week, allowing room for play or laughter. Joy practices beyond the individual. Amplify joy by giving back. Encourage the clients to engage in activities that bring laughter and play to others, such as volunteering at youth centers. Outcome: it creates a source of community satisfaction and reinforces a sense of purpose. 6. Balancing emotional regulation with play. Finally, laughter and play balance intense emotions, helping the clients regulate without excess. Laughter breaks down tension during conflicts, while play provides a structured escape for overthinking. Example practice: teach the couples a conflict reset technique where they pause during arguments to each share their funniest childhood memory, bringing levity and perspective before continuing. Play and long-term emotional growth. When play becomes ingrained, clients find themselves better equipped emotionally in everyday struggles, from handling rejections to meeting challenges with innovation. Take a moment to have a diagram at the right and look at the 3 systems. Best practices for coaches. Being the best judge of the chorus. The phrase best judge of the chorus metaphorically reflects a coach's ability to harmonize diverse tools, personalities, and needs to guide clients towards mental wellness. This requires sensitivity, adaptability, and mastery of several practices that create lasting change. Here's an in-depth exploration. 1. Mastering the art of listening between the lines. Knowing what your clients aren't saying is just as important as recognizing what they are articulating. Often joy and play are absent not due to lack of interest but because of hidden barriers like guilt, fear of judgment, and overscheduled lives. Example approach: during sessions, notice the hesitations when discussing leisure. A mother might downplay her need for time apart from family, dig deeper, and guide her towards playful self-care routines. Tip for coaches: use open-ended questions like what activity makes you lose track of time to pinpoint dormant interests for playful reintroduction. 2. Tailoring play-based interventions. Rather than prescribing general solutions, fine-tune recommendations to cater to individual preferences. Playful interventions should feel authentic and non-pressured. Example approach: for introverted clients, suggest solo puzzle building or creative journaling. For extroverts, explore group activities like board game nights or laughter-filled fitness classes. Best practice: frame playful practices as experiments rather than mandates, helping the clients feel safe to explore without fear of failure. 3. Incorporating reflective practices after play or laughter sessions. Reflection amplifies the benefits of joy and ensures that the clients internalize positive shifts. Post-activity reflections allow the clients to recognize how play or humor impacted their mood, outlook, or interactions. Activity: introduce a post-laughter journal where the clients note how the mood shifted after a funny movie or a playful moment. Why it matters. Reflection gradually trains the brain to associate laughter and play with emotional rewards, encouraging sustained practices. 4. Teaching the balance between playfulness and professionalism. For busy professionals, finding time for joy can feel frivolous. Coaches must help the client reframe their perceptions of play's role in success and productivity. Example for work environments. Host play breaks where the employers partake in fun icebreakers or collaborative games. Suggest playful alternatives like walking meetings or brainstorming sessions with props like silly hats to disarm stress. Action step: create interactive role plays during coaching sessions to show how play boosts in dynamics in real life scenarios. 5. Neuroplasticity and play hacking the brain. Understanding how reshapes neurological pathways can be a game changer. It promotes mental flexibility and reduces cognitive rigidity. Example explanation for clients. Share how 20 minutes of play engages the prefrontal cortex, enhancing decision making and mood regulation. Suggest activities like role switching games, a senior manager brainstorms as if they were a new intern, encouraging creative problem solving. 6. Leveraging humor as a diffuser in conflict resolution. Laughter breaks tension and offers a reset during conflicts, whether in professional teams, romantic partnerships, or family disputes. Applied practice. Teach couples a pause for play technique when an argument starts. Each person must tell an embarrassing story before continuing. Encourage leaders to use light humor in tense team meetings to break barriers and encourage open discussions. Outcome: humor disarms defensiveness, fostering cooperation and repair in relationships. 7. Balancing structure with flexibility in building joy routines. Clients may resist joy if its pursuit feels too structured. Blend routine with spontaneity to keep practices fresh and exciting. Workshop exercise. Create 2 lists with clients: routine joyful activities, which are game nights, and spontaneous wildcard joy options, which are surprise dance-offs. Encourage sprinkling spontaneous tasks amidst the predictable routines, bringing unpredictability into daily life. 8. Linking decluttering practices to emotional outcomes. Physical and mental clutter reduces an emotional access to joy. Coaches must first address clutter as a barrier to wellness, then implement light rituals for unburdening. Action plan for clients. Begin with gratitude decluttering, sorting items while thanking them for their service to mitigate guilt over disposal. Combining decluttering, music, or light-hearted activities to transform it into an enjoyable practice. Result: when the space feels lighter, clients will naturally sense mental relief and an eagerness to engage in play. 9. Reinforcing joy beyond the coaching session. Coaches can only control the client's space momentarily. True transformation happens when the joy cultivation extends into daily life. Example strategies: share joy boost texts, phrases clients can send loved ones like "What's the funniest thing happened to you all this week?" Suggest creating joy reminders such as sticky notes with playful sketches or affirmation placed in daily use areas. 10. Supporting clients to overcome resistance to laughter and play. Resistance often stems from fear of judgment or loss of productivity. Help the clients rewrite their internal narratives. Dialogue examples for initial hesitation. Client says, "I feel silly playing board games when I have so much work." Coach can say, think of the play as part of the work. It charges your brain and improves focus for important tasks. 11. Celebrating small wins. Every playful session or moment of laughter should be acknowledged to reinforce progress. Example practice: after clients share a joyful moment, ask them to physically mark their calendars with a smiley. These visual reminders cultivate momentum for future efforts. Using empathy as a thread connecting all practices. Empathy must underline every suggestion. Understand your client's emotional starting point and cater your interventions accordingly. Example for nervous clients: for someone hesitant to engage in humor, such as observation joy first. Example: watching your children play at the park, or a less intimidating entry point. Final thoughts. Laughter, play, and mental wellness aren't just about ignoring life's seriousness, they're about reclaiming power and balance in an overwhelmed world. Coaches can become catalysts of transformation by teaching clients to reframe everyday stressors with laughter, to rediscover creativity through play, and to declutter both physical and mental spaces for greater emotional freedom. Together, these techniques invite resilience, empowering individuals to not just survive but to thrive. By incorporating these elements, coaches position themselves as architect of truly fulfilled and joyous life. Final reflection. By combining empathy, tailored interventions, and a deep understanding of what makes clients tick, coaches guide their clients through sustainable mental wellness. Laughter and play aren't incidental, they're pivotal practices that unlock emotional freedom and resilience. The art of judging this chorus lies in harmonizing these tools with individual needs and challenges, empowering the clients to compromise or compose a life rich in joy and balance. Summary tables. Take a look at table number 1, which looks at the benefits of laughter on mental and physical health. Take a look at table number 2, which talks about the types of play and their emotional benefits. Table number 3 looks at decluttering practices and their impact on wellness. Table number 4 looks at comparing laughter and play interventions. And finally, table number 5 looks at the joy integration techniques and their outcomes. Take some time out to answer the MCQ questions without looking at the actual answer. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and finally question number 5. Thank you.